Happy Tuesday, and I've been thinking a little bit about what kind of legacy do we leave in the sense of how are we building others up? What are we going to leave behind? Like, are we going to leave this world a little better than what we found it? And this really comes to light, especially when we're in the midst of challenges, when we are acting and reacting to things. What are we leaving behind when we do that? What are we leaving behind when we say particular things, when we do particular things? What is that we are building up or not? So this comes from Psalm 89, 1 through 4. I will sing of the Lord's loyal love forever. I will proclaim your faithfulness with my own mouth from one generation to the next. That's why I say, your loyal love is rightly built forever. You establish your faithfulness in heaven. You said, I made a covenant with my chosen one. I promised my servant David, I will establish your offspring forever. I will build up your throne from one generation to the next. It's that sense that God's loyal love is forever with us. That God's loyal love is trying to build us up so that we can rely upon that, we can act upon that. That's something that we can leave behind from generation to generation. And so for ourselves, when we think about our everyday activities, when we think about the things that we think we have to do or the things that we think we need to do, how are the things that we allow into our lives, the things that we decide are priorities in our life, what will that leave behind in the long run? And how is that even connected to loyal love? Like, will we have left generations something to build upon, or will they look at us and go, why? Why'd you hurt us? Why'd you do that? This didn't make the world a better place. This didn't make our lives any better. And so for each of us, that we have to understand that in some ways that's a very large question, but each of us can tackle it in our everyday of what are we leaving behind that builds upon the Lord's loyal love forever. Pray with me. Oh God, as we try to sing of your faithful love, of how your faithful love is forever and is passed down from generation to generation. Help us to know this day how we can be a part of that, how in our everyday workings, how the things that we prioritize, how the things that we think we need to be a part of and the things that we are a part of. Help us to figure out how those things build up others, how those things reflect this loyal love. Oh God, help us this day to know how we can leave behind a better world, how we can leave behind something better than what we found it, how we can make things better for the next generation. Help us, oh God, this day to understand that our everyday actions are connected to your loyal love. And may our lives, be that presence so others will know it as well. Amen. Have a good one.